Hi, this is Amber with WaveRez, and today we are going to continue the calendar control series with equipment control. This will be two-part. The second one will be open close equipment, but today we're going to cover equipment control. So if we move to calendar controls and equipment control, we'll get this control with this selection here. So first we're going to choose our trip. We're going to edit the pontoon rentals. Schedules, we're just going to select all for the purpose of this video. We're going to select the 90 horsepower pontoon standard, and we'll just do the date range of the first week of November. So now that we've made our selection, I have used select schedules to select particular schedules that I wanted. You can choose select only enable or select only disable to edit those schedules only. And we've chose our equipment, date range, and I've left all days of the week. So once we hit edit, we're going to be taken to a second screen where we'll be able to make some more adjustments. So for the equipment control, we can edit the max tickets that are allowed on that piece of equipment. There are max tickets per time as well as tickets, but this is max tickets for equipment. So you can see that the default value is 1. And that is standard with a rental type situation. It would just be 1, but we can adjust max tickets. Say if this was a charter boat and we wanted to adjust the maximum amount of tickets down to from 90 to 80, we could do that here. We can also check unavailable, which what this does is the same thing as open close equipment, essentially marks the equipment as unavailable. Alternatively, we can set max tickets to 0, which allows no tickets on that particular piece of equipment, but doesn't set it in maintenance mode. And there are some advantages to that when you get into very complicated builds, which support can also help you with. Just feel free to reach out to us anytime. We'll help you out with complicated stuff like that, but that is available here. So as with every non-batch update, we have a common master update and a master update. Your common master update updates every single selection below. So if you're wanting to just edit your entire selection, which is most commonly used, you'll just use this master update. We can change the equipment count to 2 and apply to all items below. If you're just wanting to edit a specific time, I would suggest just actually selecting only that specific time when you're using equipment control, but you can alternatively edit just a specific time from here by using the master update. Now, if you only select one time, you're only going to see the master update. You will not see the common master update. Just pick your topmost update usually, and you can fill all below. So now we've selected 2 for our max ticket count for this pontoon, and we are going to make changes and redirect. And that's going to bring us back to the equipment control with all of our previous information filled out. This is just for convenience. If you were just going to continue to edit pieces of equipment, you could do so by just changing the equipment and hitting edit, and you wouldn't have to select everything all over again. So let's go take a look at those changes that we made for the first week of November. So as you can see here, we still have that 1 available per time. So we're not going to be able to put 2 on a piece of equipment. But if you hover over this piece of equipment, you can see that it says 2 of 2 places available. So from this limit here, we only have 1 ticket available at 9 a.m. So we're not going to be able to book 2. But it will say 2 here in a situation where you actually need to adjust the equipment counts. Again, this is not recommended for a rental business. A rental business would have all of their equipment with only 1 spot available at each time and equipment slot. But in an instance with a charter or something, this would be an excellent way to adjust your equipment counts. And you can use this for flexibility. Say here, my equipment does have 2 of 2 places available. I can change my ticket counts and use my ticket count selection here to change this to 2 or change it back to 1 or anything that you want to do in order to allow greater flexibility on the day-to-day. which is excellent for charter boats. So that is equipment control in a nutshell. Again, it's a more advanced control. I would suggest just using open close equipment, or you can use the open close equipment like plug-in from the screen to open or close your equipment and set it in maintenance mode instead of adjusting equipment counts or using unavailable on equipment control.